the breath. Slow, gentle movement, opening and stretching the toes with the inward breath, and then curling and squeezing the toes as you breathe out. So do 3 times with the right foot, and then rest. And again, just feel into your right toes, noticing any sensations in the toes, noticing how they feel, noticing how the movement felt. And does this part of your body feel stiff? Does it feel loose? And again, do the same with the left foot. Again, just make sure, just notice how you're doing the movement. Is it following the breath? Or are you moving the toes and then breathing? And try to breathe and then move. The movement follows the breath. And the consciousness of the mind is in this part of the body. When you finish with the left foot, just rest and feel into your left toes. Notice how they feel. Notice if they feel different from your right toes. And then when you're ready, do both sets of toes together. And then rest, feeling into the toes and noticing the tingling and warmth in your toes. And this warmth and tingling that you are feeling, you may experience it as a coolness, but there is definitely a sensation in the toes. And this sensation is the subtle energy, is the pranic energy that has been talked about today. So the practices of yoga, when done carefully, properly, with awareness, start to move the pranic energy through the body. These particular practices for the toes, and you can also then do for the ankles, very similar practices, and for all the different joints of the body are very important as they, as you've just experienced, start to move the more subtle energy through the body. So they start to release any blocked energy in the joints. This helps prevent rheumatism and arthritis as we get older. I'm going to just continue now with another yoga practice called Yoga Nidra, psychic sleep. This practice is usually done lying down, but it can be done in a chair. It is a very deep relaxation. So continue. If you want to just open the eyes for a moment, if you feel a little uncomfortable, then do so. Otherwise, stay still. Maybe just adjust your position if you feel you need to move a little bit. And then we're going to close the eyes again when you're ready. And again, come back to your breathing and just feel the breath within your body. Feel the breath helping the body to continue to settle and relax. Feel yourself breathing in and feel yourself breathing out. And at the beginning of the practice of Yoga Nidra, it is possible to make what is called a sankalpa, which is a resolution. So this is a positive statement of something that you would wish to achieve or to manifest for yourself in your life. So the practice of Yoga Nidra, when done regularly, can be used to create a definite change in the mind, in certain patterns in the mind. You can make a resolution that is very immediate, something such as I would like to wake up earlier each morning to practice yoga, or I'd like to learn something simple and practical that you would like to achieve for yourself. And then also you can make a more long-term resolution, such as you would like to realize your true nature, or you would like to become healthy and whole. The next stage of the practice is to take the awareness of the mind through the different parts of the physical body. So we start by focusing on the right side of the body and the right hand and your thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, the palm of the right hand, the top of the hand, the right wrist, lower arm, elbow, the upper arm, shoulder, the armpit, the right side of the chest, the waist, hip, buttock, thigh, the right kneecap, the back of the knee, the shin, the calf muscle, the ankle, heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the foot, the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and little toe, the whole of the right side of the body. Now move to the left side and the left hand and your left hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, little finger, the palm of the hand, the top of the hand, the left wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, the left side of the chest, the waist, hip, buttock, thigh, kneecap, the back of the knee, the shin, calf muscle, ankle, heel, the sole of the left foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and little toe, the whole of the left side of the body. Now the whole of the right hand, the whole of the left hand, and both hands together. The right arm, the left arm, and both together. The back of the neck and the back of the head. Now the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, and both together. The right ear, the left ear, both together. The right nostril, the left nostril, both together. The upper lip, the lower lip, and both together. Now the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and both together. The right arm, the left arm, and both together. The right leg, the left leg, and both together. The right foot, the left foot, and both feet together. Now come back to the palms of the hands and just feel the sensation in the palms of your hands. Just feel the warmth of your energy in the palms of the hands. And feel that flowing up through your arms and into your heart, into the heart center. And just feel the warmth in your heart center. And now just feel the breath in your chest. And feel your chest just gently expanding as you breathe in and relaxing as you breathe out. Now bring the awareness to the abdomen, the area beneath and around the navel, and feel the abdomen expanding as you breathe in, and then relaxing as you breathe out. This is abdominal breathing, deepening the flow of breath into the body. And this breath helps to ground your energies into the body. Now as you breathe out, feel the breath flow down through your legs into your feet and toes. Feel the sensation of your energy, the tingling vibration down through the legs and into your feet and toes. And then if you had a resolution and you were doing more advanced practices of Yoga Nidra, you would repeat it again now 3 times. So just feel your feet against the floor. And as we started, just feel your toes and gently start to move your toes. And then you can move your feet. Feel your hands and your fingers, and gently start to move the hands and fingers. And I want you to just notice your mind. So just for this moment, before you open the eyes, notice the state of the mind. Has it become a little bit more passive? Still there are going to be thoughts. This mind's nature is to have thoughts. But you should notice now that these thoughts have definitely shifted more into the background. So that the mind is more passive. And it is when this mind is more passive that it allows for this knowing, truth, intuition. It allows it to come through our mind. So most of the practices of yoga are aimed at settling the mind. When you're ready, you can open the eyes. They settle the mind. They help to ground our energy, the pranic energy, the mental energy. And this allows for healing in the body and also healing on the mental level and the emotional level, because we're working very carefully and gently with this more subtle energy for ourselves. So of course there are many types of therapies and so on that are all helping you to heal. Somebody else is doing it to you. And as you probably realised, I've trained in many of these different modalities, different types of healing practices, but I always come back to yoga because it's a practice that we do for ourselves, and it's a practice that encompasses all aspects and dimensions of this body-mind experience. And it allows us to work with ourselves, to transform and to awaken our potential. And it doesn't have to be strenuous. We don't need to go to these classes every day, every week, at gyms or in big yoga schools. Actually, yoga should be done quietly in your own home. Every day, just for 10 minutes, for half an hour, you have a little practice that you do. You can do very simple movements. They're very powerful. The practice that I showed you, and then other ones for the joints, are just as powerful to heal the body, to move the pranic energy, to release the tension from the muscles, to relax the nervous system, as doing more advanced practices. And especially, I don't know if you noticed a difference when you combine the breath with the movement. This makes an incredible difference because you're then also using the consciousness of the mind and the energy of the breath to move the energy of the body, the pranic energy. Okay, and in yoga we talk about union, and it's the union in many different ways, but mostly it's about uniting consciousness, which can be called Shiva, with Shakti, which is the pranic energy. So when you focus the mind into the body and unite it with the prana, this is how you awaken the more subtle consciousness, and you start to move the energy and open the chakras. And I could go on. I'm sorry. There's a lot to say about yoga because it is a very comprehensive and it covers all aspects of our life, how to live life, and how to take care of ourselves. Most importantly, how to take care of ourselves. Basically, I have a small yoga and healing centre in Asagao where I actually work privately. I don't... Okay, that was appropriate time.
That was so relaxing. Amazing that yoga can be so simple and yet it can bring out that deep relief.